Hello, my name is Kristin Mortenson. I'm the Community Preparedness and Fire Prevention Specialist with the Department of Natural Resources and Conservation's Southwestern Land Office based out of Missoula, Montana. I'm also a member of the Fire in the Root Council, a group that's very active in Ravalli County, hoping to reduce wildfire risk. Part of my job is to conduct home assessments for wildfire risk, helping homeowners to understand their vulnerabilities to wildfire and the steps that they can take to better reduce that risk. Today, I'm going to explain a little bit more about what these assessments are, who completes them, who needs them, why they're done, and how they're done. What is a wildfire risk home assessment? Well, it's an evaluation of a home and property's risk from wildfire by a fire professional who also provides recommendations on how to reduce that risk. The fire professional assesses a home and property's vulnerabilities to fire from embers or firebrands, which actually are the cause of 85% of all home loss due to wildland fire. Fire professionals also look at the vulnerability of a home and property to radiant or convective heat, as well as the potential for loss from direct flame. The data collected is entered into SAM, Situation Analyst Montana, an online analysis program that then creates a risk rating for the property. It labels it on a map, and this information can be viewed by the public and first responders. Home assessments are a free service. Homeowners can request one by visiting our DNRC website or by visiting or calling the local fire department. Who performs them? Federal, state, county, and local fire professionals, wherever you live. In Ravalli County, the DNRC, with support from the Bitterroot National Forest staff, works with local fire departments to conduct them jointly. Who needs them? Well, all homeowners. Sparks occur everywhere, but especially those living in areas of moderate to high wildfire risk. And what is that risk in Ravalli County? Well, it's pretty prevalent. In May of 2020, the Montana Wildfire Risk Assessment Project was completed. The project compiled data from many different sources and numerous types of data to create an overall risk assessment for all areas in Montana. The report found Ravalli County to have the highest overall risk from wildfire of any county in Montana. So pretty much wherever you live in Ravalli County, you probably need a wildfire risk home assessment. We know it's not a matter of if, but when wildfire is going to occur. Wildfire is inevitable. We live in a fire-adapted landscape. But losing homes to a wildfire is not inevitable. That's a big part of why assessments are important. Approximately 80% of homes lost to wildland fire could have been saved if homeowners had followed just a few simple fire-safe practices. These assessments are critical because it's an opportunity to engage, educate, and motivate homeowners to complete mitigation, to reduce that risk. It's also an opportunity to build trust between homeowners and the local fire professionals. It also introduces a two-way communication where fire professionals can learn about barriers that may be occurring in their community to homeowners completing this mitigation. How do fire professionals do these home assessments? Well, a home assessment is comprised of multiple pieces. It's an analysis of a home and property's home ignition zone. It's the providing of recommendations to the homeowner for actions, specific actions that they can take to reduce their risk. And it's also the fire professional providing the homeowner with information on resources that are available to potentially help the homeowner complete some of this mitigation. The fire professional usually schedules the visit with the homeowner, comes out and walks on the property around the home with the homeowner, speaking about recommendations and vulnerabilities as they're going and collecting data. The fire professional looks at these home ignition zone areas. So a home ignition zone is comprised of 3 zones. The immediate zone is the home and the 5 feet immediately surrounding the home. The intermediate zone is the 5 to 30 foot area surrounding the home. And the extended zone is the 30 to 100 foot area surrounding the home. The fire professional always starts at the home and moves out. The most critical zone is that immediate zone, the home and the first 5 feet around it. The fire professional also looks at safety features and critical pieces of information that are important for first responders. Can you see the address? Is there adequate access or turnaround for an engine? Is there water available? Where is the home located on a slope? So the data is collected on this form. We look at the access, we look at the structure, we look at the vegetation. All of this with the background of our home ignition zone. And we look at those safety features. All of this information is then input into the Situation Analyst Montana program, which then creates a risk rating of either low, moderate, or high wildfire risk. The risk rating is then viewed or visible on the map. Here we see a green dot for a home that has a low risk to wildfire, and there is a orange over here that shows a moderate risk to wildfire. High risk would be noted by a red triangle. So these assessments provide us with data with an actual, with input on the actual risk on the ground that is in our community. This data is very valuable to fire professionals so that they know what their community looks like in terms of risk and where those special areas of concern may be. So data is important. But also one of the most critical aspects of an assessment is that homeowner engagement, that two-way conversation that begins to occur between the professional and the homeowner. Because honestly, the true desired end goal of a home assessment is mitigation action, is actual work on the ground being done to reduce that risk, to create those green circles on the ground. If mitigation action isn't done and it's needed, then that assessment is just a color on a map. It does help, but not enough. Since 2016, we have completed 40 home assessments in Ravalli County. Sorry, it likes to do that. So we've completed about 40 home assessments in Ravalli County since we started recording our home assessment process in 2016. Yet as of 2018, Ravalli County had more than 16,000 homes located in areas of moderate to high wildfire hazard. So while those 40 home assessments are incredibly important, they still are just a drop in the bucket of what the need out there truly is in Ravalli County. How do we address this need? How do we reach these 16,000 homes, how do we inspire mitigation action where it's needed in our areas of moderate to high wildfire hazard? Stay tuned. I will have a part 2 presentation that will include next steps, potential next steps, and potential ways of inspiring action within Ravalli County. If you have any questions about home assessments, wildfire risk, or fire in the Root Council, please don't hesitate to contact me, the email seen on your screen. Thank you for listening in today. Bye-bye.